Tonight, we're going to share with you some great strengths that you can increase and work on to develop even greater success in your life, to achieve greater achievements, to become a better person, to just actually attract greater success into your life. And we're going to share with you some of the keys of doing that. And they're things that you may not have realized, but they're things that you can capitalize on. And they're so simple. All right, so welcome everyone to our webinar. And we appreciate you joining us on freedom and rights on our properties and new webinars on our secret to a vital life. Now, this is going in well with our millionaire mind magnet. So tonight, it's a very warm, beautiful night in Australia. And we're sharing with you some of the things that'll help you succeed even more than before. So let's share the screen with you and jump into our webinar this evening. All right. So we're going to be talking about the power of the word in your life. And what metaphors are, the metaphor magic, what you can say. What do you say to yourself? Metaphors are the statements you say. So when you wake up in the morning, do you say, oh, thank heavens for a beautiful day? Or do you say, oh, not another day? Because whatever you're saying to yourself is what you're attracting into your life. That's what metaphors are. So you can say, I love working, or I hate work. Work is such a pain. That's your metaphor. And if that's what you're labeling your work, it's not going to be that great. You need to label your work, label your life. You're a success. You are a charmer. You are dynamic. You are incredible. All right. These are the things that you need, the metaphors that you need to choose to be able to control your life the way you want. I've mentioned it to you before that the things, the metaphors I call my children. You know, my youngest child I call incredible, Mr. Incredible. My third youngest I call wonderful. All right, my eldest, my eldest daughter is about princess, and my next son is tiger. Because tigers are perfect, have perfect physiques, perfect movement, perfect animal. It's a tiger, it's just incredible. My next one is champion. My next one is the legend. Then the next one is angel. No, she's my princess. The first one was my angel. And then the last one there is just incredible. All right. So these are the metaphors. What's the metaphor you want to get into your head? You want into your children's head, into the people that work for you's head. The metaphors. It's a wonderful day. Life is so good. These are the metaphors, not, oh, isn't life a drag? I hate the summer. I hate the hot weather. I hate the cold. Isn't it a gorgeous day? Life is wonderful. These are the metaphors that you need to program into your mind to attract the recreation and success of transforming your world through the words that you use. Now, you get what you ask for in life, whatever you ask for. All right. The power of the word has created the world through the power of the word. The word was with God, and the word was God, and it's the word that created the universe, which we'll get into in a second. Now, one of the great islands, continents, whatever, one of the great areas of this world is Australia. And we're a very unique breed. But instead of saying the positive side of things at times, sometimes it's quite the opposite, the way Aussies speak. So if we can program you to be a little more positive than the average Aussie. So if the average Aussie, you say, how are you? Oh, not bad. They say the opposite to what we would suggest. He would like you to say, incredible, fantastic, feeling great. But the average Aussie says, oh, not bad. Okay, how far is it from here? Oh, not far. It's the typical answer you get from an Aussie. How's your car drive? Like a bat out of hell. This is the typical answers you get from an Aussie. How's your exam? I killed it. See you tomorrow. Sure, later. Okay, was the show any good? No way. These are typical answers that the Aussies reveal to us when we're asked simple questions. And so they're not that positive, some of the answers, but that's the way we are at times. But if you can change your metaphors to be more positive, you'll get greater results. Why will that happen? Well, let's just look at a few reasons why that happens tonight. Well, if I can move this so I can see it a bit better. Okay. Yep. All right. So some people see in their life that nothing's going right for me. You know, there has to be opposition in all things. Otherwise, life wouldn't exist. There has to be opposition in all things. You know, the more that you do, the more you are going to get criticized. Do you understand that? The leaders in the world are the most criticized in the world, the most criticized people. If you can't handle the heats, then, as they say, you know, get out of the fire, go somewhere else a little easier. But you look at Donald Trump, every day, criticism after criticism after criticism, yet he's so popular in the world, in his political endeavors and so on. So realize, you know, if not, nothing's going to go right at different times. There's challenges, there's problems. You need to keep positive. And it's what you feed into your head will affect your health, your wealth, your happiness, your family life, and your life all around is all governed by what you say. So don't let people feed your mind with negative, pessimistic, horrible, destructive thoughts. You need to try and cut that out of your life. Hang around people that are positive, uplifting, say nice things. All right? And your life will be so much happier, so much better. You don't need to hang around the negative critique, people that criticize everything. It is not good for your mind. It's not good for your aging. You'll age so much faster, give you ulcers, will give you depression, give you stress. Everything you don't want, it comes from these negative suggestions to your subconscious mind. So change the thoughts. I was speaking to our great one of our great health leaders that listens to our program every week. And he sells our vitalizers, marketing vitalizers all over the country. And he's been on our program before several times. We all know Rob McDonald. And Rob, we all love him and appreciate the work that he does with us, teaching us some of his health skills and the attitude skills. And he had a client there a little while back in Coffs Harbour. And the client came to him with the daughter and said that I've got a bad leg. I've had a bad leg for years. This one here is a bad leg. So this one's a bad leg. He says, yeah. I said, oh, okay. So what do you expect from a bad leg? Bad leg. Yeah. So if you label that bad leg or bad back, or I've got a bad neck, or I've got a whatever it is, I've got a bad eye, I've got a bad wrist, I've got a bad elbow, I've got a bad arm. So if you're labeling these things, what do you expect your body will perform? You will get what you ask for. All right. And so he said, would you like me to get rid of that bad leg? And she said, oh, I love you too. He said, okay. So he laid her down on the bench. And he said, okay, this is your bad leg. He said, yeah, all right. And so what's wrong with it? He said, I can't lift it, I can't use it. He said, okay, well, just see how high you can lift this bad leg. So she strained and she lifted and she got it about a 15-degree angle, not a very high angle, 15-degree angle. She got this leg. And so that's the best you can do to the bad leg? She said, yes, it's sore. I said, all right. Okay, so let's forget that this is a bad leg for a moment. Let's just say that this is a good leg. And when we call it a good leg, Let's see how we perform now with this good leg. You right? This is a good leg now? Okay. She says, okay. He said, now let's see how you can lift this good leg. And she was able to lift the good leg about 45-degree angle. And the daughter was amazed. She was amazed, and they laughed and thought, that's fantastic. I said, okay, good. So the good leg's a lot better than the bad leg. And the lady looked at him and said, it's the same leg. He said, yeah, it is the same leg. Okay, let's just forget that it's a good leg. And let's just label it and realize that it is the most powerful, flexible leg in the universe. The most flexible, the most powerful, this leg here. This leg is the most powerful, flexible leg in the universe. Now let's see what the greatest leg, this most powerful leg in the universe can do. Let's see how much you can lift it. And she lifted it 75 degrees. And her daughter was shocked. She was shocked. And what was the difference? The message to the subconscious mind that wasn't the bad leg anymore, because the bad leg is useless. You can only lift it 15 degrees and it hurts like crazy. All right, but the most powerful, flexible leg in the universe could lift to 75 degrees, and it was amazing. You know what happened a couple of weeks later? Within a couple of weeks, the daughter rang and said, hey, there's a happy ending to this story. She said a couple of weeks later, my mum's leg's better. He said, you mean the good leg, the one that's the most powerful leg in the universe? She said, yes, that leg is better. And they're excited and celebrated. So, do we understand? Have you got a bad back? Have you got a bad leg? Have you got a bad arm or an elbow? Bad neck? Let's change the labels. You know, just the fact that you say, oh man, I'm 68 years old. I'm 80 years old. You're labeling and expecting that you got to have a wheelchair and a crutch and hip replacements and all these different things. The labels, the very labels, all right? So I was listening to a girl today. She was talking about how she was getting to an age that the doctors said, the eye doctors said, you'll need glasses. She said, why? I said, well, you're the age. You need to start getting glasses. And she went back the following year, and the doctor said, well, you haven't, your eyes have improved. They haven't got worse. And she says, yes. I said, how come? She said, I rejected your message and told myself I didn't need eyeglasses, that my eyes are great. And so your life is affected by the way you speak and what you say. Here is Dr. Emoto. Dr. Emoto came up with the tests on ice, and the very words you use. He would write the word love, and he'd put it in the ice, the water, and let it go freezing. And these are the effects, the beautiful patterns. He would write the word happiness, kindness, and come up with his beautiful image. Okay, he said that the intentions actually impacted on the crystalline structure of the frozen water. Okay, the very intent of the words themselves affected the frozen water and how beautiful it crystallized. Okay, so these, when he put the word compassion in the water and it froze it, that's what compassion looked like. How good is that? A masterpiece. Thank you. Look what thank you looks like when you freeze it. Look what wisdom looks like when you freeze it, and so on. On the other hand, if you call someone you fool, look at the ice turns out like. Look at I will kill you. Look at what it turns out like. Look at their heavy metal music affects the ice. All right? Okay? So the water before and after Buddhism prayers. Interesting. Okay, so these were the effects of the ice when they froze underwater. The positive emotions, it seems like they make the crystals more harmonious, is what the Dr. Emoto said. The positive emotions, they seem to make the crystals more harmonious. Here's compassion, here's angel, soul, hope, joy, love, eternal, harmony. This is the effect of freezing these words. All right, put the word in there and you freeze them there. Positive emotions. Center seems to crystallize more harmoniously. All right, now I knew a girl, I met a girl once, and she used to do this to herself. Didn't bother about freezing in the ice. She would write the word, whatever, and she would slide it into her knickers, or she would put it into her bra, or she would carry it on her, and she'd put it under her pillow, and she'd put it under her glass of water. She'd put it there all night on the word love or whatever she wanted, kindness, happiness, cheerfulness. She would write the word on a bit of paper, put it on the table next to her bed, and put the glass on top of that, and the water would be affected. All right. So you can see there what the effect Adolf Hitler, Mother Teresa, and so on, Beethoven. And so the different words that they put underneath the ice before they froze it affected the result. Is that clever? Is that amazing? Do you want to fight the results, or just adopt the results and write some nice words that you put under your pillow, put in your bra, in your undies, underneath the bottle of water, and so on? All right, so there's other doctors that have done tests on water and seen what happens to them. They say there's a secret in water. Every drop of water has a different image. How incredible is that? We would think that they're all the same, but they have different images. And Dr. Emoto says it's to do with the intent of the word as well, and the intent of your thoughts, the intent of the messages you're giving. So if some of us Aussies say negative things, but the intent isn't that bad. The intent's quite nice sometimes not so nice. Anyway, but realize that if water is affected so much by the very word, that we didn't even realize the water could read, did we? But the intent, they understand, and water has a memory. Is that incredible? You know, when I was a Boy Scout and a cub growing up, and they taught me that don't drink stagnant water that's just been sitting there. It's not good. It can be very bad for your health. But if you let the water run for over 1 meter across the rocks, that water will purify itself so that you can drink it. Active, healthy water again. All right, water is amazing, and we can use it. So water has a memory. Water does respond. You know, when I go swimming in a pool and so on, and when you swim across the pool and you turn around quickly when you're finished, you will see bubbles. You can see water jumping out of the water. When you look for the sun behind it. So next time you go for a swim, when you swim through water, then you turn around and look, you will see these shots of water shooting up out of the water. It's incredible. It's I realize when I drink water, the water is alive, and what I do with water is shake it. If you read any of my books, you'll read that you shake water before you drink it and put the life back into it. So you give it a great shake, and it puts the life back into it. You see the bubbles in there. All right. If you want to see the reaction of what happens when you shake a chemical, you try and shake a glass of Coca-Cola or a beer, and then take the lid off and see what happens. All right. Versus one that's stagnant, just sitting there. So bring the life back to your water before you drink it. Give it a good shake and get it. Then you can drink it with more energy coming into you. It's alive. Okay, so water does respond, and it has a memory, and realize your body is 70 to 80% water. I think your brain's more like 90% water. So if we can affect the ice cubes, then we can affect the water by putting it next to a positive thought. What can happen to your body? What was happening to this girl's body that I met that was talking to me and telling me what her thoughts were, but she wears a positive thought in her knickers and in her bra and wherever else she wants to carry this positive thought that she carries with her for the day, and it heals her, and it's the very thought. So water is your mirror that has the ability to show us what we cannot and what we can do. Okay? It is the blueprint for your reality, which can change with single positive thoughts. What it takes is faith. What it takes is faith if you're open to it at all. So that's Dr. Emoto taught that, is that water is a mirror, and what you put out there, as we say, what you say is what you get. The positive thought gives you positive result. Love, put love in your water, put happiness in your water, and so on. No matter how closely you examine the water, the glucose, the electrolytes, and so on, the salt, in the human brain, we can't find a point where the molecules become conscious. Okay, so this is what's making up the brain. Imagine how powerful water is, and realize you can use it. Now, as they say, H2O, which can also stand for gratitude and love. So 2 parts gratitude and 1 part love makes up water. All right, show your gratitude to the water, show your love, and that's what you're getting back there. All right, transform or recreate your world with the words that you use. Use the right metaphors, positive suggestions to your subconscious mind, because it's like magic to you. Water is so powerful and so important. Thank you, God, for blessing me. So we're going to use that formula, just nice 6 little words. Thank you, God, for blessing me. So when you drink your water, try to put a thought underneath it, and when you drink it, say these words to yourself, because this water, which has a memory, which is affected by, and which your body is made up of, 70 to 80 to 90% of at different times, 80% of your body is being water. And if you can program it and put it into your system, it is so much better than some of the normal thoughts that people are putting in there, destroying your success, destroying your achievements, and destroying your happiness and your calmness and your pleasant life by the negative, pessimistic, miserable thoughts that some of your friends, which are treating you like enemies, are sharing with you and destroying your mind. So we're going to use this. Thank you, God, for blessing me. Now, if you don't have a relationship or an understanding with God, you might say, thank you, universe, or thank you, creator, or thank you, almighty power, whatever. But in simple terms, thank you, God, for blessing me. Now, so what is he blessing you with? Thank you, God, for blessing me with perfect health. That's one of the things you're grateful for, yes? So be able to say that to yourself. Say it to you multiple times. Thank you, God, for blessing me with perfect health. Then you might try, thank you, God, for blessing me with the divine love that invigorates every cell in my body. Thank you, God, for blessing me with divine love that invigorates every cell of my body. All right, now, why is this important? Why are these words so powerful? Well, for those that understand the Bible or have read the Bible and so on, there are lots of verses that refer to the word and the power of the word, such as Hebrews 11:3. By faith, we understand that by faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visual or visible. Okay, so it's created by the word. When God said, let there be light, and there was light. In Genesis 1:6, it says, God said, let there be an expanse between the water to separate the water from the water. the waters. Okay, in Genesis 2:1, thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. And this was done by the word. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel, who made the heavens and the earth. And how did he make it? By his word. He said it. And so if you use your word to create your life and to create your happiness and your success, thank you, God, for blessing me with financial prosperity. I'm a magnet to success. So if we can use this as a little experiment, a 7-day experiment, if you can write down those words, thank you. Thank you, God. Oh, thank you, God, for blessing me. And you can say whatever your blessings was. Show your gratitude, as we do on our morning gratitude sessions. As a 7-day experiment, just decide that you're going to say, thank you, God. Use those 6 words. Thank you, God, for blessing me. And you say what you want him to bless you with. Okay? Every thought, I am successful. Thank you, God, for blessing me with great success. Or that I am successful. Thank you, God. I am prone to happiness. I am prone to success. And tell the water and drink the water, which becomes part of you, because 80%, 70, 80% of you is water. So I realize that. Now, it just so happens that I own a water company in Fiji. And we have the best and the blessed water in the world. All right. If you want to look on the internet under Liquid Diamonds, liquiddiamonds.net, you'll see my water company. And we have the best water in the world. We have 6 springs over there. 4 of those springs have been tested to have the best and the blessed water in the world. And unlike most water, we do have it blessed. All right, this is off the website there, Liquid Diamonds website. We have the healthiest water in the world, bar none. Now, you know me, I like bragging a little and speaking big, but it's spring water. It's naturally alkaline. It has the highest natural alkaline level of any water in the world, apparently. According to the tests that we had done with the university in Fiji, we've had the water tested, and it has to have its own category of healthy water, its own category. There is no other water that's been tested to the same standard. We have to come up with a new level of standing for this water. So that's our Liquid Diamonds. And by all means, look at that there. We're getting that ready to be marketing worldwide. There's Liquid Diamonds. And you see liquiddiamonds.net on the internet. That's our website there, as you see. All right. So fantastic thing, plastic plant in Fiji. Now, it is all controlling the actual structures of the cells of your body. Your body is made up of 100 trillion cells in my book. 100 trillion cells. This is some of my artwork in my books. There's the you, and you see all the faces. There are 100 trillion cells that make up you. These 100 trillion cells are geniuses. You are an absolute genius. This is one of your metaphors. You need to understand that. Realize that your mother had an egg. Your father had an egg. They call a sperm. And these 2 cells met together. 2 cells met together, and they got all excited. And they started dividing. And you know what they divided into? Those 2 cells divided into 100 trillion cells that made you up. Now these cells, these 2 cells, divided into 100 trillion cells that are all different. They all have amazing jobs that I do not have the comprehension of how to do. But these genius cells do. Your 100 trillion cells are taking care of your vision and your hearing and your taste and your strength and building bones and making your fingernails grow and your skin the way it is and putting a fingerprint on you and giving you eyelashes and nice hair and a strong back and and the hairs under your armpits. All of these things that you've been blessed with. They've been gifts that these two little cells multiplied. Now, was that an accident? Well, some people don't even believe in God. They think it's just an accident. Well, I think that every one of those 100 trillion cells is a miracle. I do not have a clue how to do anything that any of them are doing. And I'm not exactly dumb, but these cells are geniuses. And you have 100 trillion cells that are geniuses. Now, God says to look after them as your temple of God. This is a temple that has been created with 100 trillion geniuses working for you. Now, what makes affirmations work? Has anyone told you? Positive suggestions to your subconscious mind. Where's your mind? Now, this is your brain. Where's your mind? I believe your mind is filled up throughout your whole body with 100 trillion cells. And when you have water to these 100 trillion cells, it excites them and stimulates them. And the joy and the happiness and the success that's in this water, that you share in this water, is shared with your cells, as is the affirmations that you share. Okay, I like jumping on a trampoline. That's my trampoline. That's me doing a somersault on a trampoline. Hopefully I get around fast enough to land on my feet. But there you go. That's trampoline. Now, why do I like trampolines? Because I love rebounding. Rebounding is a cellular exercise. Every cell in your body is exercised as you jump on your vitalizer. And your vitalizer flexes at the bottom of the bounce and then relaxes at the top of the bounce where you start to fall again. And so you got this flexing, relaxing and relaxing of what? Of 100 trillion cells in your body being stimulated, keeping healthy, and flexing and pumping your lymphatic system and your cardiovascular system. And every cell in your body is flexing, relaxing, which is pumping the lymphatic fluid, which is the fluid in your body is pumping through, which is your cleansing system. And the only pump for that is movement and deep breaths. And movement, which is what you get from rebounding on every cell. So get yourself one of our natural medicine rebounders, our vitalizers, which is the best name in rebound exercise. We've got the king of the bounce, the best vitalizer in the world. And we have the queen of the bounce as well. Now, what did Bruce Lee say? I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, that he said, don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. He says, your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and cast spells. That's why they call it spelling. It makes up words. Change the way you speak about yourself, and you will change your life. What you're not changing, you're also choosing. So choose to change your life. Don't allow people to share negatives with you. You need to cut these people out of your life. You need to have nice, positive people in your life, or it's going to ruin your life, unfortunately. So remember, don't speak negatively, or Bruce Lee might attack you. Okay, now they did an example. They did a little test, realizing the importance of the mind and the words you put into it. They got these weightlifters, bodybuilders, and they had them do a 2-week test. There were 2 sets of bodybuilders. One group of bodybuilders were actually lifting weights, and as they lifted the weights, they had a 40% increase in their muscle strength and so on. Now they had another group that didn't lift the weight; they didn't touch weights for 2 weeks. But for the same time the others were actually working out, they were thinking of strengthening themselves and doing exercise. And just the thinking alone caused a 13% muscle increase, muscle growth. Is that a miracle? The power of the mind. All right, so use your 100 trillion cells. Use your water. Label your water as love and hope and kindness and happiness and success and wealth. And whatever you want to write under your water, whatever you want to write and put in your knickers or in your bra or in your pocket or in your wallet, put the positive thoughts in there and let it flow with you. By the word, the Lord created the heavens and the earth and made them everything that's on them, and all the hosts on them breathe, they by breath into his mouth. Okay, so this is my mate Tony Mundine, and this is our thought to you. Making winners is our business. Dynamic, happy, and successful people are our products. Making winners is our business. That's a positive suggestion to your subconscious mind. Today, like all winners, I make it a great day. Is that the kind of thing you say to yourself when you get up? This is going to be a fantastic day. Now, something wonderful is going to happen today, is what I say every time. There's a little motivational thing that Mundine and I put together there from Mundine and I there at different times playing football with St. George. Okay, what does your future hold for you? Be the best you choose to be, and always remember, I believe in you. Okay, is that a metaphor? Yes, I do believe in you. I believe in you. I'm a little Doug McCoy sitting on your shoulder, whispering in your ear, I believe in you. I believe in you. Anytime you doubt yourself, visualize me on your shoulder. I'll be there at all times, and just look to me and say, what do you think, Doug? What do I think? I think I believe in you. I believe in you. That's my metaphor for you. I believe in you. You can do it. What does your future hold? You can achieve whatever you dream. Whatever you dream, say it. Say it. Thank God that you're a champion. Thank God that you're a winner. All right? Choose to be a champion. Control your future. Control your 100 trillion cells. Let them know you love them. I tell mine, I love them. My 100 trillion cells. And they zing when I jump on a rebounder, when I jump on a vitalizer, on a trampoline. My cells zing when I talk to them and tell them I love them. This is my eldest son, Andrew. He's a little bit older than that now. But this is a book I wrote called How Cool Is It to Be You? You are a champion. You need to remember that what you say is what you get. This is all about you, your life. The world wants to only know one thing. Have you achieved success? Flag it. Flag it. The world only wants to know one thing. Have you achieved success? Don't worry about all the negative snob-ups in the world, the negative people that criticize. Don't worry about them. Just worry about, because as one of the greats said, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about you. That's none of my business what you think about me. That's what's my business, what I think about me. Be the best you can be. There's always rumors. There'll always be stories. There'll always be made up that the jealous people want to share to stop you from succeeding. It's a shame, but that's the way the world is. Just grin and bear it, and just realize that you are the you that you choose to be. Be happy. This is another one, a series of my CDs called How Cool Is It to Be You, which are several talks that I've given, which will change your life if you wish to get copies of those CDs and so on. So start from the beginning now to choose what you want to put into your mind. Where are you coming from? Where are you going? And who are you? You're number one. You are number one there. Would you like to be able to ask and grow successful and happy? You can ask by asking. God said in the scriptures that whatever you ask for, ask and ye shall receive. And knock and it'll be open unto you. And he said that more than he said anything else in the scriptures. All right, so ask and you shall receive. He means it. Ask and you can receive success. These are the character traits of the different laws. I'm not going to have time to read it through to you now, but these are spelled out in my books to understand what the secret is. The secret is there is unlimited abundance for you. The secret law is the law of attraction. The secret principle is the dominant thought principle. The secret tool is your creative mind. The secret technique is your affirmations and word power, and so on. There's all the different secrets that I've gone through and explained in my books. I've written over 23 books. There's a dozen of them up there on Amazon at the moment that you can read, and so on. These are a set of cards when I was filling my head with good ideas and so on, one morning I woke up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up, and these thoughts were in my mind. So I wrote them down. And those 12 keys to success. These are the success keys to happiness. And unfortunately, I lost one of those keys. I don't know what it is again. But these I've printed out for you if you're needing copies of them and so on. So the secret principle is the dominant thought principle. The dominant thought, you achieve whatever you want and achieve. I went away for 2 years on a mission for my church and left football. When I came back, the first day back after 2 years on a mission, I broke the club record, 6 tries in one day, and still a record today. 6 tries in one day, and so because I thought about it every day that I was going to, I can break through any tackle. My positive suggestions to my 100 trillion cells, I can break through any tackle. I can score tries, and I did it. Every time I got the ball, I score a try. So it's the positive powers in your mind. Your body will create miracles if you understand this. Happiness is a choice. You choose. You will become whatever you think about most of the time. So immerse yourself with the thoughts that you really desire. Why not try it? Immerse yourself in the thoughts that you really desire in life. This is out of my book as well there. Stop trying and do it. You decide. You decide to be number one you. Decide to recreate yourself, recreate your life. It's your choice, and you can say what you want. We have the ultimate achievement system. If you don't want to say it, our ultimate achievement systems will say it for you. We have these are programs to program your mind with the positive affirmations, visualizations, hypnosis techniques to program you to succeed. This is how cool is it to recreate your wealth. How cool is it to set goals? How cool is it to have the perfect body? How cool is it to give up smoking and so on? I learned some of these techniques from the great Dr. William Tanner from Los Angeles, California, Anaheim, and this is his lovely wife there. And they taught me great things and helped me write the book. It's all in your mind. All right, it's once again on Amazon if you want it. The great Les Cunningham, who was the doctor of hypnosis for the Australian Olympic team, especially the archery team, and he helped St. George. He helped Canterbury Bankstown in their coaching as well, hypnosis, and he taught me hypnosis there. I wrote the book "It's All in Your Mind" with Dr. William Tanner, and a lot of his techniques that I use. And obviously, ask and ye shall receive. These are some of the books I've written, some of the audio programs. These are all books that I've written. A series of those books there. These are all audio programs that I've done that are available to help you get your mind right so that you can choose and program your water before you tip it in your throat. Program your cells as you bounce on your vitalizer. Program your life by keeping away from negative people and be with positive thinking people that aren't looking for the problems in life and the challenges and the worries and just look for the people that are happy and want to look for the good in people and help boost people up by saying nice things, not tear people down by saying negative things. I'd like to share with you the thought, one of the great thoughts, I believe, and that's about the people that actually try versus those that criticize. And it's called the critic. And it says, in the battle of life, it's not the critic that counts. It's not the man that points out where the strong man stumbles or where the doer of the deed could have done better. But the credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred with sweat and blood, who actually strives to do the deed. And yes, he may fall short again and again, but in the end, he knows the triumph of high achievements. And if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. But his place will never be amongst those cold and timid souls who never knew either victory or defeat. Don't be one of the critics in life. Don't look for the negatives that you can complain about people. Look for the positives that you can uplift yourself, uplift others, help be a legend. You be a legend and help change other people's lives. And don't worry about the critics. There'll always be critics. There has to be opposition in all things. And thank them, because they're making you into a stronger person. No, not many people can handle the pressure of greatness. They give up because it's too hard a challenge, because too many negative people that are doing nothing are complaining and criticizing them because they're out there doing too much, possibly. Okay, how cool is it to sleep like a baby? How cool is it to be healthy? These are all programs that I have that are available for you. How cool is it to be free from smoking? How cool is it to recreate your health? How cool is it to be fit, not fat? These are programs. This is how cool is it to be healthy? These are all programs there to program your mind and get you healthy and strong. How cool is it to think trim and be beautiful? How cool is it that you are a winner? How cool is it to recreate your wealth? These are the ultimate achievement systems we've developed. Okay, now you can get involved with our Millionaire Mind Magnet package. We're going to share with you just a little close now. Hope you understood some of the principles we talked about. You're going to learn lots and lots more principles in the Millionaire Mind Magnet program there. Now, tonight, we're offering the Millionaire Mind Magnet program as a gift. It's not $15,000 tonight. That's what we normally charge for the gold pack. We're going to include that in there as a gift. We're going to take a $3,000 gift off that too. We're going to include my book, 202 Questions to Make Millions. This you can get on Amazon as well. It's one of my best-selling books there, and that has all the questions that the best coaches in the world would ask you if they wanted to take you from where you are to where you dream of being. Incredible book there. So tonight, for only $3,997, you can have our Properties in You package. Properties in You, which will teach you all the different ways of buying properties with little to no money. There's step-by-step, so many different programs there to help you to buy properties with little to no money, at council auctions, to assume people's properties, to find distressed properties, to the formula of paying some now, some later, how to buy 4 properties, sell 3, keep 1 for free, how to take options on properties, how to buy properties for $100 or $1,000, multiply the rental incomes, how to flip properties, how to discharge the mortgages, how to buy houses with little to no money, how to make millions out of renting properties, and so on. All the different ways of buying them. It's regularly $9,768. Tonight, what do we say? We're not going to be charging that. You should be charging that, because each house you buy, you should be able to make more than $50,000. We'll give you a free session where I'll help tell you how to buy the property. If you want to line up a property, I'll give you a time where I can teach you what to do, how to offer it, and so on. So tonight, just closing there, we want to give you the Millionaire Mind Magnet package. Get your head right. There's a whole program of all the different ways of programming yourself, with those CDs and automatic programs there to change your life, as we share with you the ultimate achievement systems, all those different systems we talked about there, which are part of the Millionaire Mind Magnet. We'll teach you the properties, how to build a portfolio of properties so that you can retire with wealth in the property industry. We can get you Millionaire Mind Magnet. We'll get you coaching there, and we will show you some of your freedom and rights. In addition to that, we're going to give you a free holiday tonight too, if you want to get involved with us. It's a $1,000 holiday for 4 days. You can choose wherever you want to go. There's over 100 locations around the world. You can go to France, to Hollywood. You can go to Paris. You can go to London, to Las Vegas, to Hawaii, New Zealand, or anywhere in Australia in the capital cities. You can go. We will pay for the holiday, the accommodation. You just pay for the airfare, and you can have a great holiday worth over $1,000. So that's a little gift that we're going to give you tonight. You do need to use it in the next 18 months, and you do need to book a month in advance before you go. And they charge you, I think they charge you the taxes on it there, but we pay for your accommodation there, which you'll love. So we're going to give you the Properties in You. We're going to give you the Millionaire Mind Magnet package, the holiday package, the Zoom training worth over $18,000. And tonight you can get it for only $3,997. All right. How good is that? Obviously, you need to rush to get that for that. Last week we signed up for $5,997 as our special tonight. If you act fast, let us know that you want to get involved. We will let you have it for $3,997. You get a holiday with it, as well as all the education that you can use there. And each property you buy should be able to make more than $50,000 just to start with before it starts capital gains. If you need a payment plan, let us know. We can work with you on a payment plan there. But there's only a few spots available at that price. We don't want to go letting everyone have it at that price. It's too cheap. All right, but it is our gift for you tonight. Christmas is coming up. So get in the business, get understanding it there. We'd like to help you implement these things, especially implement to have a millionaire mind magnet, change your life. And look at the ways that you can fit into our program there. There's tons of ways that you can clarify what you want to achieve in life. You call us and we'll help you set goals, help you understand the different programs that are going to give you a blueprint to run in your life. All right, so jump on there right away. Let us know what you want to do. The B plan is you do it yourself. If you continue doing it the way you've been doing it, as I say, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. So if you want to get more than what you've been getting in the past, we invite you to join us. It's only $3,997 tonight. So book in an appointment. Don't be like everyone else. Everyone else is going to fall off the cliff and not be successful there. Be like this sheep that's saying, excuse me, he's going the opposite way. And do the opposite to what everyone else is doing and you'll be a huge success. All right? So book a call with us. Book a call with Isra. And that's our admin number. Or if you want to call us on WhatsApp, using a WhatsApp phone, you can call us on that number there. Or if you wanted to book an appointment with Isra, book into that there and we'll give you a call and help you get started. If you're wanting that package, as I say, there is a finance package if you need assistance with the finance. Otherwise, let's get your head right. Let's use your millionaire mind magnet concepts. Tonight, we were talking about using water as a great skill, using ice, using the right words, using the great words that will help uplift your water, uplift 80, 90% of yourself. It'll uplift the cells in your bodies because your cells have intelligence. They're geniuses. They are intelligences. You have over 100 trillion cells in your body. Even more exciting, you have over 100 trillion intelligences. Not just intelligences, geniuses. Every one of your intelligences, every one of your cells can do things that I do not even have a clue how they happen, how they can do it. And your cells do it so beautifully, and they do it without stop all the days of your life. How good is that? All right, look after them. Feed them the positive water. Feed them the positive thoughts. Feed them the positive intentions. And the right intentions, the right words, the right wishes, knocking, and it shall be given unto you. Ask, and ye shall receive. Drink it, and you'll love it. Beautiful, pure liquid diamonds. Get yourself some liquid diamond water. Say positive suggestion into it. Start bouncing on your vitalizer to stimulate every one of your 100 trillion cells. You know why? Because you're worth it. You are worth it to look after your 100 trillion cells, your 100 trillion intelligences, your 100 trillion geniuses. You are an incredible being made up of over 100 trillion cells that make up your temple of God. And you're the God of this body, this universe, this body of yours. You're the God of it. And please put the positive water in, cut the alcohol. The alcohol makes those intelligences in yourselves numb. They lose their power, the alcohol and the smokes and the things that they're sucking these days and so on. Okay, just water and good, wholesome, positive thoughts change your life. Thanks for sharing the evening with us tonight. Book an appointment on admin at 10xeffect.com.au. You book in an appointment and we'll share with you how you can get started and change your life. Take you from where you are to where you dream of being. Thanks for sharing this tonight with us. If you wish to share it with some friends tomorrow and the next few days, we'll be able to share it the rest of the week with you. You can watch replays to show your family, show your friends, and get others involved, and they can join in on our Tuesday night meetings each week. Okay, thanks for joining us tonight. Love you all. It's going to be a great day. Get those metaphors happening. We love life. Life is so good. My days are incredible. Every day is a new day. Every day is a gift. All right. It's the present. The present. Yesterday's gone forever. Tomorrow is going to be a great day, but today is the presence. It's the presence that you get. It's a gift from God. It's today. And today you're going to make great. That's the metaphors you're going to use to make your life an incredible life. Thanks for joining me. Get yourself in the part of our Millionaire Mind Magnet program, and our properties and you change your life. Thanks for joining us, and keep bouncing on your vitalizer. Enjoy. Have a great night.